Hello, Facebook. Looks like we're doing okay over there. I'm sorry I'm late. Have a little hiccup, but I think we're good now. Hopefully streaming bright and clear. Hey, there's YouTube. Looks like YouTube's got an excellent connection. Facebook, the bane of my existence, looks like it's connected. Yeah, it was a Facebook problem. You YouTube people, don't you worry. Everything just was fine on YouTube. I had to bring Facebook onto the party. That's okay. I think it might have been a user error. Let's be honest about it. How is everybody today? Happy Friday. Kathy's here. Happy Friday. So is Colleen. Hey, Colleen. All right. Good. You guys are finding me anyways. Jan's on Facebook. Hey, Jan.
Hi.
Is that the phone in your hand getting on Facebook and YouTube?
I'm on Facebook. I'm on YouTube.
You guys here? Jan's here. Joyce is here. We're ready for a good Friday morning, afternoon, depending on where you are. Do some stamping. Quick housekeeping. We got awesome stuff going on. You guys, we are cranking behind the scenes. We're cranking in front of the scenes as much as we can too, but we're cranking behind the scenes. Happy Friday, Jessica. Jessica, I saw a Facebook message from you, my friend. I will answer you specifically. Everything you do to support me when you show up, Card Club, you keep everything moving. I know you can't order Stampin' Up stuff from me because of our different markets, but I love everything you do to support me, especially showing up here and the way you're always so encouraging. Everything you have said to me, I think ever has been so encouraging. So I see your message. I'm going to type you all that, but it was easier to say it. Hello, everybody. Good morning or afternoon. Are you ready for some stamping? I've got a couple of housekeeping things because there's so much going on behind the scenes. I don't want you to miss anything. First of all, it is the last few days, the last few days of the Stampin' Up fiscal year. I was telling my in-color club where I said $522.81, but it's really $525.81. That 1 cent is important, away from beating last year's sales. So we decided this week to do a promotion, and maybe you've seen it. Okay, does everybody hear me okay? Give me some thumbs up, some hearts, some comments. Let me know everything's going well. It took me a minute to get Facebook connected, especially you Facebook guys. You hear me? You hear me? You see me, Facebook? Happy Friday, Kathy. Kathy, are you on both? You guys are on both platforms all around. That's so fun. Thank you for your support, you guys. Oh my goodness. All right, so quickly, because there's a lot of it. I'm gonna go quickly. This is what we're making today. This is Follow Me Through Fall. This is day number 7. Do you love it? Look at. Okay, it gets even better. So first of all, it's a fun little open. Think about the toadstool box that we did as Card Club for Cool People bonus content. It's kind of that box. And then inside, we have a little positive acorn. Jan found these on Amazon. That's where they come from. And it's a little acorn and a card. And you can either stick the acorn to the card or not. That's up to you. I did. It says, just like this little acorn has everything inside it to become a giant oak tree one day, you, dear one, have everything inside of you to make your big, beautiful dreams come true too. I may be a tiny acorn, but I believe in you. Go do your thing. Tiny acorn has your back whenever you need a pick-me-up. So it's just a little reminder you can give to somebody who might need a little positivity in their life, a little reminder that they've got everything that they need inside. And I thought it was really super cute. And then it also comes with a little organza bag, so you can pop that one in there. And then once you tie the bag and fold it over, I made sure that this box still fits our little positive acorn, even when because when you get them from Amazon, you get the card, you get the little acorn, you get the organza bag, and then these kind of massive glue dots. I used a regular mini glue dot on mine and it's holding just fine, but you get these kind of massive glue dots so you can put this all together. But I did make sure that in case anybody's getting these, if you do the little guy in the bag and pop it in the box, it's still sufficiently large enough to accommodate the little organza drawstring bag that comes with the pack on Amazon. So if you like that, this is what it looks like from the Amazons. You get the little acorns. Aren't they cute? We're gonna need one of those. And then the card, they come all printed up and bagged nice for you. And then organza bags, right in this little box like this. There's a link in the description below. This is a great time to do a bunch of these and make the world a happier place, you guys. And then look at these massive glue dots. I don't know. I'm just going to kind of hold on to them for when I need to glue something massive. I put a little mini glue dot on my Acorn, but that's the Acorns, and they're adorable. Everybody needs a positive Acorn. Serious. I needed one today. Facebook. Not you people on Facebook, just Facebook in general. Oh, gave me some trouble this morning. All right. So that's for our project today, and there it is. Now, you've probably seen, if you follow, that there is a card class, a Fluffy Squirrel card class that matches. So here are the cards, and we still have packets for this class left. You can buy this packet, $25.95, I believe, in the Kitchen Table Stamper store. We'll get some links for you in the description and in the comments. But this class packet makes these 3 cards. It's got everything that you need to make these 3 cards except for stamp and stick, right? Somebody, more than one somebody, because there's some new people who are catching this offer that I have going on for a free class packet. Somebody asked what is included in your class packet. So I just wanted to do that really quick and show you. So to make these cards, you get this packet, and this packet is everything you need. Really, seriously, it's simple, it's exact, it's everything that you need. You have to stamp, you have to stick. So you're gonna need a stamp set. Shirley did hers with the hedgehog. There's some great alternatives. Jan did it as alternatives with the More Than Autumn. So good. So you need a stamp set. It doesn't have to be squirrels, but if it's squirrels and then you get the positive acorns, then you can make matching boxes and have cards and boxes for the whole fall season. All right, so it comes with the ribbon that you need and the twine that you need and the embellishments that you need, right? So all of those are in there. You get a PDF instruction sheet with full color pictures, and there is a live video replay. So I walk you through how to do it. In their class, 3 cards, right? You get your cardstock for stamping. You gotta do your stamping, so it's on vanilla cardstock. You can cut it out from there. And then in each envelope, we give you the envelope so that after you're done stamping and sticking, you can mail. We give you everything you need. So cardstock for your base is scored and ready to go. We include a liner so that you can do some little decorative stuff inside if you like. So the liner is in there. The liner is always in your envelope. The chunk that's in the back, or the hunk that's in the back, is always for your stamping, okay? So keep that in mind when you get a Kitchen Table Stamper class packet. All right, we've done the embossing and basic die cutting for you, right? So we do the leaf, we do the texture, we do the basic shapes, all die cut for you. We give you the exact size piece you need for your sentiment, and we cut the designer series paper right down to size for you. Once in a while, your patterns might be a little different than my patterns, so just keep that in mind as you get the packets, but you will always get beautiful results. We'll make sure that we don't just give you any pattern. Get beautiful results even if they're not exactly like the sample, all right? But you get exactly what you need. And then all you have to do is stamp your insides, stamp your focal images, cut them out or color them if necessary, and glue it all together. So that's what our packets include for those of you who are asking. We are giving away free packet of your choice from the store with $50 Stampin' Up! Order. If you place a $100 Stampin' Up! Order, we're gonna give you 2 packets of your choice, all right? All you have to do is place the order, marissaelvarez.stampinup.net, and then once you place that order, then you can email us, marissa@kitchentablestamper.com, and tell us which packet you want from the link should be in the description below. And if it's not, we'll get it in the comments for you. All right. Hey Joyce, are you Facebook messaging with Elena at all right now? I know she sent
Jan
you
does
one.
it.
Oh, Jan, can you Facebook message while you're doing all this? Will you let
Okay.
Elena know? Oh, look, she's doing it already. She's putting the fluffy squirrel. So she's probably listening. Elena, will you put the link to the store for all the choices too? Because we have 5 choices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 choices, I think, for you for your free packet. All right, so I'm gonna put these back in, and then I'm gonna also say, okay, so $50, Marissa Alvarez at stampinup.net, before discount, or before tax and shipping, after discounts, okay? $100, pick 2 packets, $150, pick 3 packets. We always try to put a thank you card in the back too of our packets that gives you a sneak peek at the one that's coming next, right? So what's coming next is the Peaceful Days. So Peaceful Days, we're going to do this one Thursday at 2 p.m. live. The packets are now in the store. We're not quite done with them. We're still cutting the rhinestones and putting the stickies, but it is one of your choices now. It's in the store. So that is one of your free class choices. Go ahead and grab the brand newest one if you like. Let us know that that's the one you want with your order. If you order the Advent calendar, you guys, have you seen the Stampin' Up! Advent calendar? 12 days of crafting. I ordered mine, you guys. I'm taking a chance and see what's in there. I ordered mine. If you order the Advent calendar from me, you can pick 2 class packets of your choice. And included are Party Piggy. You guys saw Peaceful Day. You guys saw Fluffy Squirrel. This is the Party Piggy. The classes have alternatives in case you don't have these bundles. You can take everything that we did for you, use the cardstock that's inside, stamp something different, and still stick it to these cards. That's what we call it, stamp and stick. That because I like to say stick it. All right, so Party Piggy is one of your options, and these are while supplies last. They're limited quantity. We're not making any more, so the sooner you shop and let me know which packet you want, the better. Now, this is for the last week of the Stampin' Up! Year, you guys. You have to place your order between September 23rd and September 30th because we're short on sales. 520, 581 to be precise. And so if you can help me get 521.81 or more, then I'm sending you class packets. So it's got to be this week, not October 1st, not September 3rd. It's got to be in this week, but we will send you as many class packets as you want to help with support, okay? Or buy that Advent calendar and we'll be surprised together. Humble Home is another one of our options. That one makes 3 cards also. Every one of these has alternatives. So if you don't have the bundle I featured, check out the blog post for each of these classes and you'll see the packet made with some different bundles or stamp sets, okay? And then Tractor and Company. We have some Tractor and Company class packets, and we would love to send you your next card class if you are willing to help us meet our goals and beat last year's sales. All right, so that is our offer, a special offer for the last week of September. And then something that might have flown under your radar, we have a brand new PDF class. And this is our beautiful gallery stamp a stack class. So this is not a physical packet, this is a PDF. And if you guys have missed our Wonder Recipe classes, our one sheet wonders, this is a Wonder Recipe number 4. When you cut 2 papers according to Wonder Recipe number 4 and follow the instructions in the PDF, you will get 6 beautiful cards, 3 different designs, all from that one sheet wonder. Okay, so there's the samples that I made for this PDF. This PDF is $9.99. It's a PDF download. Great way to support the channel if you are already a demonstrator, you have a demonstrator, you're like my friend Jessica who's always supporting me and so positive, you're across borders, you're in a different market, but you love what we do. Our PDF store is packed with great classes. So what does a kitchen table stamper stamp a stack card class PDF look like? Well, first of all, you're going to find all the supplies that you need, everything that you need. the Stamp a Stack tip, which is your Wonder Recipe details. What is, how many pieces are you going to cut? How many cards is it going to make? Next page is that resource, that one sheet wonder cutting diagram that I hope you will use again and again and again. Then it goes on to show each card design with measurements for every piece, a full color photograph and close-up to make it easy for you to put your cards together, and step-by-step instructions for each design. All right, so that's our newest PDF, Stamp a Stack. And that's all of our housekeeping. You've seen the advent calendar. We talked about the last week of September, the last week of the year special offer. You know what we're making today? Oh, you know what we did not talk about? Email. Get joined for our email. kitchentablestamper.com/email. Get your email in there because this is day 7 of Follow Me Through Fall. And half of our Follow Me Through Fall is going to the lives. Half of it is going to your email. So here's my Follow Me Through Fall. This is what I like to do with them. I'll print them off, put them in my binder, and I make myself a physical template. This is really handy for me because if I go, oh, what am I going to make to fit this thing? So sometimes we have a gift that we want to package. And when I have the physical template in with the PDF like this, then I can say, oh, let me see if I put this together like this, okay, kind of, right? Will my thing fit in there? That's how I do this for designing. And then for teaching, this is a valuable tool if you're going to have somebody else making things with you. So this is how I do it. Day 1 was school days, the flip flap gift box. Day 2 went to our email subscribers, book lovers gift box. And this was a twofer. It was a box and an easel pad cover. Spooky Halloween box. This one was live. Halloween wind-up toy box and card set. This one was for email subscribers only. Last week, we did the sweet and spooky Play-Doh treat live. That one was so much fun. You guys are doing this one and sharing on the craft social, and I love it. Thank you for sharing there. And then this one here is our Follow Me Through Fall number 6, which is our Fright Night Spa Pocket. That was our last email that just went out. And let me just flash you guys that one because that one went out to email subscribers only. And there it is. This one is kind of bigger than life. So email subscribers, you got this one on Tuesday. Emails go out Tuesday at about 7. I think we have them set to scheduled for 7:05 p.m. Central Time. So that'll help you find it in your email. The time that it goes out in the day is consistent. And if you're not an email subscriber and you missed day 2, 4, and 6, get on the email while we're still in the Follow Me Through Fall series, and we will send you all the project sheets to catch up. Okay? Oh, that's a lot of housekeeping, but there's so much going on. I should get on live and do a housekeeping thing every once in a while. I tried to as a test yesterday because there's just always so much stuff. All right, let me catch up on your comments and then we'll get stamping. Who's all here today? Say hello if you haven't already. Hey, Terry, I'm glad you're here. What size is this box? It looks perfect for one that I need. Well, let me just grab my ruler and tell you because I'm not going to go by memory. It's 1 inch. I know I remember that. So 1 inch deep, and it is 2 inches wide, and it is 3.5 inches long. Good? Let me know if it fits what you're trying to pack up. That's exactly why I do my templates too, because I'll have a thing that I want to package, and if I've got my scratch cardstock template, I can go, okay, there it is. Will my thing fit in there? So that was a perfect illustration of my point. Let's see here. Who else is here? Nancy. Hey, Nancy. Nancy says, these would be great to leave for a server when you go out to dinner. Oh my gosh, that would make the world a better place, wouldn't it? Let's see. It looks like Elena's dropping links for you in the comments for all of our packets. Grab them up. You guys have until Tuesday, the 30th of September at 11:59 Mountain Time. Don't wait till 11:49 Mountain Time, okay? But you've got to do it in this Stampin' Up! Year to get the extra bonuses. Let's see here. Jen says those beautiful gallery cards are gorgeous. You guys stay tuned for the craft social because Jen's going to share her hack for the beautiful gallery cards. It's brilliant. And if you're not members in the craft social, that's my last plug before we get crafting. What are you waiting for? Go get in our community. It's an amazing place with amazing people. Hey Jen, I'm glad you're here. I'm sorry I was late, you guys. It looks like our viewers are kind of slow to find us. I hope you guys didn't give up on me. Hey Joy, Deidre's here. Sharon's here. Hey Sharon, hold on. I'm scrolling back to your comments. Love the follow me through fall. I'm actually making number 3 Halloween box today. Yes, that makes my heart happy. That is the reason why I do this. And you know, honestly, my reason for doing this pretty much everything I do is I want you guys, I'm here selling products, you know, you see it, we call it enabling, right? I enable you guys to purchase product. So what I want to do is support those purchases by getting you, enticing you, encouraging you to stamp. That is the underlying driver behind the games on the craft social itself, the lives, sharing every template. That is, if I can get you to buy it, then I can put shoes on the kids' feet and keep the lights on, right? But if you guys buy it and I can get you to use it, then it's a complete cycle, right? So thank you for sharing that with me. It is my purpose for pretty much everything I do is if I sell you the product, I want you to use the product. And when you tell me you're using it or share in the craft social what you're making, it just makes me so happy. All right, so all I did was I took a little glue dot and put my Acorn on the card. These are from Amazon and the link is there if you're just joining us. It's really just so perfect for the world we live in right now. To just break down nonsense and be encouraging to somebody in a really delightful way. All right, so it comes with a little organza bag, so I'm going to tie my little Acorn up in there. And then we're going to make a box for it and a box that matches our fluffy squirrel cards. So set that guy aside. For our box, you're going to start with a piece of cardstock that's 9 3/4 by 6. I have got some copper clay. It was such a good deal, you guys, and it's so perfect for fall. So I'm going to keep on using my copper clay. Of course, you can try this with, I would try pecan pie if you don't have any copper clay. I'm not sure if copper clay is still on last chance. I don't think it is. I did just go through it like 2 days ago, and I don't think I saw it there. But I've got copper clay, 9 3/4. Oh, I didn't show you how to score it. You guys, now you know my secret that I score ahead so that I know that I hit the right score lines. Okay, don't tell anybody those secrets. That's just between me and you, okay? Let's start out on the 6-inch side this time, and we'll score it before we magically just fold it. Desi's here. Hey, Des. All right, let's put this so I can make sure I'm in the frame. Oh, perfect. It's like I do this for a living or something. All right. You wouldn't know by how I just started folding without scoring, but how I just lined that up without the camera view is pretty awesome. Nan says, I'm putting in my order as soon as you stream today. Oh, as soon as I'm done streaming today. Thank you, Nancy. If you are in Color Club and you haven't seen our In Color Club replay or you weren't there live, In Color Club orders are due next week. But if you place your order this week, please let me know if it's $50 or more before tax and shipping and after discounts. Please let me know what class packet you want because it counts for my In Color Club too. You guys have your last month of In Color Club orders. So, all right, let's score this up. Then we're going to chat some more. On the 6-inch side, score at 1, 2, 4, and 5. Did you guys know that I always pre-score things so that I don't hit the wrong track? I don't know if you could tell that before. I totally gave myself away. Rotate to the 9 3/4-inch side and then score at 3/4, 1 3/4, 5 1/4, and 6 1/4. Now that we've scored it, we can burnish those score lines. Hey, Patty. Patty's here. And I see Pam too. Hey, Pam. Happy Friday, you guys. I am really, really excited to share this box with you. If you're Card Club for Cool People members, this box is kind of like our bonus content from our Terrific Toadstools Card Club. So you might recognize the fun flip flaps that we've got going on inside of this one. Love the way that it looks so finished from the outside because of the flaps. It gives it nice clean edges, but it's also kind of interactive for your recipients. So this is a fun one. Nice rectangle shape. But if I were filing these in my binders and it wasn't Follow Me Through Fall, I'd file it next to that bonus content from Card Club because it's a similar box, a little bit modified size, a little deeper, and then rectangle. You guys, there's our copper clay. We're going to cut that, trim that according to the template. And let's see, who else is here today? Let me get over and peek on my... Pam says, I was on to your advanced scoring. Oh, was it a secret to you, huh? And Kelly says, yes, I've noticed the score lines. Yeah, it's my way of trying to keep my right self right while I'm talking and stamping. Sometimes it's like talking and driving and you miss your turn. I don't want to talk and score and miss my score. All right, so let's start with the two smallest score lines in our left hand. So we're on the 9 3/4 and we've got two score lines here, small segments, and then a large segment to the right. And we're going to go in this corner, and from the first score line from the left side, we're going to cut to the second score line, and then we want to remove the two rectangles there on the corner, right? Then we're going to go down one more score line, and on these long rectangles right here, we're going to cut straight because that's going to be the flip flaps and the side of our box. So cut to the right of the score line, cut nice and straight. But to remove the score line, you're going to come in at an angle because this is a glue tab here, this little square, and the angles make your corners nicer. So that's why we do that. And then we're going to remove the trapezoid. And then we're going to go down to the next score, do the same thing. You're going to cut to the left of the score line nice and straight on these big rectangles, and then do an angle to remove this scored paper. All right, then another angle right here to two score lines. Remove this little trapezoid nude right here. Now these two large rectangles, those just come out. Straight down as best you can. I hope that when Stampin' Up! Gets new scissors, because the paper snips, whoever was manufacturing them, they're not manufacturing them anymore. But they kind of left us with this promise that they wouldn't leave us scissorless forever. I hope they come back with shears, like a long scissor, because it would make it much easier to get those. But we're going to go now one score line to the right and remove two big rectangles again. So now we're going to do exactly the same thing, but in reverse. And we can angle so that our glue tab gets a little angle. Angle down two score lines, straight down the score line and cut it out. Remove our little trapezoid. Straight down on the left of the score line. Make these nice and straight sides. Angle for the glue tab. To remove, can angle a little bit right here and a nice straight one here because we're going to round the corners of this tab now, and you can round them or don't round them, that's up to you. Oh, I almost left a trapezoid. Come here, trapezoid, away you go. All right, let me get my corner rounder and we'll do that little flap. Oh, you guys, I'm just finally starting to relax after Facebook wouldn't cooperate today. Everybody excited for the weekend? And can I ask your opinion? If you've seen the Stampin' Up! Advent calendar, We social media post about it and put it on our blog. What do you think? Anybody feeling adventurous enough to try it? I did, in a moment of weakness, order it up, so I'll be sharing it when it gets here. The only problem is it is scheduled to arrive Thursday, and I am going to be busy Thursday and Friday, so you might not see it until not next week, but the week after that from me. I've heard on the social medias that there's all kinds of people who are getting it and opening all the doors already. I'm not going to watch any. I want to be surprised, but I will be opening all the doors at once. Just saying. All right, so we've got our box, and we've got designer series paper now. I've got a lot of them. Don't worry. The project sheet will be on the blog for you to collect, and all the measurements will be there. You don't need to scramble these down, because we will have a printable resource for you as usual. Just pop over to the blog after the video today. I'm using Need for Tweed, and I have got a couple that are the same size. So let me show you them. This is for the top of your box, and for the top, it is, let me see here. I should have gone in order of the way that I wrote them down. 3 3/8 by 1 7/8. Then we've got the sides, the long sides of the box, and the inside flaps. I have 2 different patterns. You can do the same if you want to, but these are 2 and 2 pieces. They are they're 7/8 by 3 3/8. Then these are for the front and the back of the box. These are 1 7/8 by 7/8. These 2 pieces are for my squirrel tag, and this 1/2 inch is about 2.5 inches, but I'm going to trim it with some chicken lips, so approximately 2.5 inches. And then this little guy, 1 3/4 by 3/4. So those are our designer series paper. Let's get busy putting some of those on the box and getting this box put together. Ooh, Facebook friends, you're quiet. What's going on over there? Kathy says, I see and hear you. Tony said, just got home. The kids are here watching in the background now. I'm glad you're here, Tony. I saw you this morning when we were doing our test, and we still had hiccups. Oh, goodness. Kathy's going to catch the replay. It looks like a super fun project. Oh, catch it on the replay, and if you make it, share it in the craft social. If you guys make these projects, share them. We love to see what you do with the templates. All right. Gian says, I'm late. It looks like a cute box. Let me show you what we're making really quick before we start putting the designer series papers and putting it together. It's this cute little squirrel, and inside is our positive Acorn. You guys can't even, right? Matches our fluffy squirrel class. All right, so where do I want to start? I know a lot of people put the designer series paper on while it's flat. I have some spatial issues that make it kind of hard for me to always get the right piece on the right tab. Like it's hard for me to take this flat box and imagine it 3D. And so sometimes I mess up the direction of the paper, or I put it on the wrong segment. So you do you. While it's all flat like this, if you want to, you can go ahead and add all your designer series paper. I'm going to put it together first and then add the designer series paper. Both are very valid ways to do it and ways to craft, but for me, it is very much taking this flat 2D template and imagining it 3D and getting everything going in the right direction and on the right segment is hard for me. So I'll just put it together. My tear and tape adhesive goes on the squares. You can use liquid glue if you're willing to hold your corners till they grab. I'm not willing. That would be way too much patience for me. I don't have them. So I'm going to grab my tear and tape, all of it on the same side, and then you just bring up and make your corners. So we got this little guy. There's our back corners, and then our front corners. See, now I can tell if I'm coming or going. I can tell exactly which panel is which, and I can get everything in the right place. So now I'm going to grab my lid and the long sides of my box. I'm going to start with those. I'll do a couple at a time so that my glue doesn't dry out. All right, this guy is going to go right here on the lid. So fun. I love this paper for fall. And then it's got some really great red and greens in it too. That makes really cozy Christmas paper. This one is this Need for Tweed. If you don't have it, take a look at it. It's really cozy and it will go fall into winter and Christmas, and then has some fun masculine applications. Can be a very masculine paper. Then when I flip over this blue one in just a minute, it's got kind of a interesting neutral, like beige and black. I think that could go Halloween for sure. So if you haven't checked out this paper pack, it is one of my favorites for the versatility that's in there. We've used it a lot. Well, let's get this little guy on. So now the blue is for my inside flaps, and that goes here and opposite right here. I don't always do all the way around the sides of boxes either. So, and that part of that is, you know, getting it to go the right direction and in the right place is kind of a challenge for me. So that's sometimes why I don't do it. Sometimes I just like the contrast between the cardstock sides and the designer series paper. It gets to be like a unique piece. So sometimes it's that reason too. Do you guys put your designer series paper all the way around your boxes, or do you pretty much stick to the lids? All right, so there's our little guy. You gotta let me know in the comments. Keep those comments coming. I'm asking you questions, and when you answer them, they help me out. All right, so there's our box. We can go ahead and we can put our little Acorn guy in there. Isn't it cute? Oh my gosh. And you can put them in the bag. I made the box deep enough so that when you just fold it over and tuck it down, the box fits just perfect. Or you can fold the bag underneath and put the Acorn on top. Okay, so however you like to do it. Either way, I made it big enough to accommodate the little bag because that little organza bag is kind of nice. Maybe somebody throws it into their tote bag or their purse or their desk drawer like that, and it kind of all stays together. It's a nice little feature. It comes right with it in the Amazons. All right, then we're gonna use a Velcro closer for this. I've got a 3/8 inch Velcro dot, and going to put my crunchy side and my fuzzy side together. So they're already ready to go there. And I want the crunchy side here so that when I open up the box, the white side goes away and the more clear side is what's kind of looking at the recipient. So I'm gonna take the liner off the fuzzy side, and then I'm going to pop it right on center. Burnish it down. Now remove the liner from the crunchy side. Close my box and burnish that down. Separate. And there it is. All right. Do you like? What do you think? All right, let me take a peek. Pam says designer series paper all around, and Jan says usually do all around. Sometimes I use ribbon instead of designer paper. Awesome. And tie a pretty bow. Jan says he's so sweet and cute with the saying and the card with it. I think this is a good way to go out into the world and spread a little positivity and a little joy. All right, I'm going to do this right now because I can check comments, and I'm going to cut my cloud cover ribbon in half. What are you guys saying to? Nancy says, I think we're all used to you making your projects without interrupting with chit chat. I know, but I'm chit chatting today because I forgot to hit record. So this one's only going to be a live one, you guys, because I forgot to hit record. After all that setting it up so that it would record and testing that it did record and checking the quality of the recording this morning. I forgot to hit record. But I'm going to say, I did say that Follow Me Through Fall series would be alternating lives and emails. You'd get half of it an email and half of it on live. So this will be available on live. You can always check it out on YouTube. Facebook, it'll be gone after 30 days, but YouTube, you can always check it out on YouTube and skip the chit chat if you want to. All right, so there's our cloud cover ribbon. I'm having a little bit of trouble. Love this ribbon, love the color, but I'm having a little bit of trouble getting it to stick and stay. So I'm going to heat up a little mini hot glue gun. I found this a great way to get the ribbon on and it stays on. Jana and Joyce like to put it after between dimensionals. So like we're gonna do here, we've got the ribbon and the acorn. And so if you put the ribbon on with a dimensional and then put the acorn on with another dimensional and kind of sandwich it all together, that's also been, I think, the second best. Liquid glue works, but takes a long time to dry. And if you're not careful, it gets a little crispy, depending on what liquid glue you're using. So I've found that I really like my little mini hot glue gun. So I got that heating up. While that heats up, I'm going to show you the die cuts and we'll do some stamping. So for my die cuts, I have a postage rectangle that I cut in half. So you'll get 2 of these boxes from each of these little accent pieces. It's, I think, the second smallest rectangle. I didn't grab my chart, so I do want to show you. Yeah, no, third smallest rectangle. See, not the sentiment size or the next one, but the third, and then just cut it in half. You'll get 2. My tag is from these pattern tags dies, and the little reinforcer also. Tag is vanilla, reinforcer is early espresso. My leaf is pecan pie, and we did that one from Charming Day. My tag is not really a tag at all. It's like one of those little post-it pointer things because it's from the Just a Note, like the office supplies. And I think they're like those, supposed to be like those little posty tags, but it's a perfect, 2 sentiment tag, 1 die. Just pop a little hole in the end of it using a 1/8 inch hole punch. And then you got tags. So cuties, right? We're going to do a little stamping. Next, I've got, and we're not stamping any of those. We're just stamping this and this. I've got the Fluffy Squirrel, which is photopolymer, and a punch and stamp bundle. Love me a punch bundle. I'm going to stamp my squirrel with early espresso, and I'm going to stamp my inside fill with, what's that one called? Copper clay. Of course, if you don't have the copper clay, you can use pecan pie if you used pecan pie for your box, or we did our thank you cards, our Fluffy Squirrel thank you cards with Cajun Craze. And the Cajun Craze makes a really cute red squirrel. Not too different from copper clay, but definitely has kind of a red feel to it. Really, really pretty. So and then of course you could use pecan pie or crumb cake or whatever color you want to fill in besides. But for this project, those would Cajun Craze I think would be my best suggestion. Pecan pie would be my second. All right, there's our little dude. 2-step stamping makes everything fast and easy. I'm going to put my little acorn in the other corner because I never try to line up both things in a punch. It just feels easier for me to do them separately, but I do like to make sure that wherever I stamp it and whatever orientation I stamp it in is going to be super easy to get into the punch. So I always audition that first. We're just going to stamp that acorn with early espresso. I have the word love for my tag. I think it's a perfect outside greeting for our inside greeting, which is printed on those little cards. Oop, I almost did it. So we had a backward tag. Turn it so that the hole is pointing to the right. And then pop on love. And that is our stamping. I need a little bit of coloring. You guys, let me just move this out of the picture for a minute so it's not so cluttered. And grab my pecan pie blends. And I'm going to use pecan pie for the body of my Acorn. I've got bronze. I don't want bronze. Okay, pecan pie. And then for the top of my Acorn, there goes my Simply Score tool. I'm going to use the SU100, which is the darkest, the deepest color from the deep set. And so I'm just going to color that up quick. I like it because it looks like early espresso. I wish we had early espresso Stampin' Blends. Yesterday I was making comments to In Color Club about how I wish we had Garden Green Stampin' Blends. I think the rumor on the street, though, is that they're going to add those colors since the Stampin' Right markers are being retired. You guys, I can't say that I have any inside information, but Stampin' Right markers made me think of this. Stampin' Up! Has a pre-order for demonstrators coming on Wednesday. Jan confirmed Wednesday. So if past results are indicative of, if past performance is indicative of future results, you guys, there's a really good chance that Stampin' Up! Will be purging a whole bunch of last chance products. The last few pre-orders for demonstrators, the Friday before, Stampin' Up! Got rid of a whole bunch of stuff off the last chance list. So if you've had your eyes on anything, or if you're thinking about my buy $50, get a free class packet offer, you want to check out that last chance list, we'll all see together. I'm not claiming to have any information that nobody else has or to be a prophet of doom, but they have been purging out a bunch of last chance stuff. The last business day before, the weekend, right before the weekend, right before pre-order starts for demonstrators. Is that clear? The long and the short of it is I think that this evening, kind of with Stampin' Up's overnight update, I think we're going to see a bunch of last chance stuff just disappear off the last chance list. The pre-order coincides with, so, all right, if you've thought about joining Stampin' Up!, the pre-order for the November online exclusives, that's the pre-order that's starting October 3rd, Wednesday. If you've thought about joining Stampin' Up!, there is also a join promotion that's gonna start at the same time or just before the pre-order. So if you've thought about joining, hear me out here, because this is one of the tricks with Stampin' Up! And joining Stampin' Up! If you join on the 3rd, you get the join promotion, which is the extra product in your starter kit. It's a really nice one and very generous. But you'll get the join promotion. We'll put the details over social media and stuff pretty soon, but just put it on your radar. You can put the pre-order products in your starter kit. So on the join page, Stampin' Up! Will release all those pre-order items for you to choose in your starter kit, so you can get the newest stuff and you can get it at a massive discount, because the promotion starts the 1st, the pre-order starts the 3rd. So if you wait until the 3rd and join with the promotion, you can add the pre-order stuff. Is that clear as mud? Somebody tell me if that all made sense. It's really just an awesome time to get in, because you can combine extra with brand new. So clear as mud. All right, I did my bow while we were talking. I put some dimensionals. I glued on my reinforcer, just did all those little busy things. And now I'm going to take my tailored tag punch. You can do this with scissors or the corner of a square punch or whatever you want to do, but I'm going to cut some chicken lips on this banner. You guys are chatting about me chatting. Jessica says, I love the chit chat. Hubby is at work tonight and I'm the Friday night entertainment. Oh gosh, I'm so happy to hang with you on Friday nights. Oh goodness. And then Nancy says, I totally agree. I love the chit chat. And Marissa's very entertaining. Sometimes I'm entertaining and I don't even intend to be. That's all right. You guys make me happy. Part of why I do my Friday lives and Friday live is because I like to have it for the end of my week. Like it's a fun part of my job, and it's fun to start, kind of kick off my weekend with the fun part of my job. All right, so ribbon is tied up in a bow. I'm going to trim the tails, and I'm going to adhere my designer series papers to the tag. Okay, we're going to do a little adhering to the front. We're going to do a little adhering to the back. So hang on with me here. This little guy, I want the little piercing details to show. So I'm going to put it right above the bottom edge piercing. And then I'm going to take this one and put that across the front of but it's longer than the tag, so I'm going to put the adhesive on the tag so I don't have a bunch of glue sticking out the edges. And then I'm going to put some glue on this cloud cover. Did I tell you? I told you what dye I used, but I don't think I told you it's cloud cover. Don't go all the way to the bottom because we're going to now use that postage to really fancy up the plain tag from Pattern Tags. Add a little pop of color. It's a good way to get a little more cloud cover in there. I love using the edge of a punch or a die to bring a little pop of color. All right, now we've got our little leafy sprig, and I want my leafy sprig to go under the bow. So I'm going to add a little bit of liquid glue. We're about to use some hot glue though, so I'm just adding enough to kind of tack it down into place. All right, next up, I want some dimensionals. Here they are. And I'm going to put my tag on the top of the box. How are you guys doing? Everybody doing okay? I like doing live. I'm telling you guys, it's the best part of my week, and I'm sorry that this one won't be available for you in a pre-recorded video, but this series is going to very likely be only live and email, because then I can bring you more. If I don't do one content 2 times, I can do 2 different contents with the same effort. Do you know what I mean? Crancy's glad I caught you live. I almost missed it. Grandkids are keeping me busy. Oh, these are the moments that, enjoy those grandkids. I'll be available on replay. Donna's here. Donna. Hey, Donna. And Donna share? Donna, thank you for sharing. You guys, I've been trying to figure out how in the world I get my views on these things to increase. And I really don't know. I wish I was like a social media guru, but I know that your shares help. And I know that the more you interact with me in the comments, the more the algorithm thinks that this is engaging content. So thank you for doing those things. It really does help. Okay, our little fluffy squirrel's on. If you're just joining us, this is our Follow Me Through Fall, day 7. If you've missed any of the Follow Me Through Fall, make sure you get subscribed to the email, because if you subscribe to the email during the Follow Me Through Fall promotion, you won't miss a thing. We've got it all set up to automatically send you the content that has already been released in email. So now let me just take a look at this really quick. I want to tell you that our Follow Me Through Fall promotion will end our event will end October 17th. We'll be live on October 17th with our final project. And as long as you get on the email, that by the 17th, you won't miss a thing, okay? So don't feel like, oh, follow me through fall, but I just found you because somebody shared. You won't miss a thing, okay? So just get subscribed to the email list and don't miss out. You do want to check our promotion or the promotions tab. You want to check the junk. You want to check the spam. Our emails for Follow Me Through Fall go out Tuesdays at 7:05 Central Time, and they will have in the subject line Follow Me Through Fall, or in the preview it'll have Follow Me Through Fall, so it should be a good search term if you're looking for me, okay? All right, ribbon's ready. I'm going to add a little bit of liquid glue, or a little bit of hot glue on the knot. I like hot glue for the, if you didn't hear earlier, I like hot glue for the cloud cover faux linen ribbon. I think that's what it's called, faux linen ribbon.
Yeah.
Because for some reason, the cloud cover one doesn't want to stay with glue dots for me. I don't know. Great ribbon. It's 100% polyester, the same as the other colors, because I have no problem with any of the other colors, but this one doesn't want to stay with a glue dot for me. So I like my little fine point. My mom bought this for me like 10 years ago, I think at the Dollar Tree. Just a little bit of hot glue. I know some of you hate hot glue, so if you really hate hot glue, then try Jan and Joyce's trick where they put a dimensional under and then a dimensional over and then add this like a little accent, and that seems to be holding pretty well for them without having to get into the hot glue. I just don't have any problem with it, so I'm using it, but you use what you like. And if you find something that you love for attaching ribbon, our craft social is the place where you share that with all of your peers and friends, okay? I took a little bit of linen thread, threaded my tag. Now I'm going to make a little thread knot. And once I've got my little thread knot, then I'm going to go like this. Trim off the excess. I kind of cheated on this one. I'm going to adhere where I want it to live with a little dimensional, and then I'm going to catch my linen thread in a dimensional, and then I'm going to use that dimensional to hold on my acorn. And if my acorn isn't quite sticking, guess what? I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue because I got it all fired up. Might as well use it. There you go, guys. Love. And that is it. We did it. Man, I feel like that just flew by. I don't know. It was fun. I hope that you guys had fun. That's our box. Hang on, and I'm going to just do a little recap. So if you're just joining us, this is our project day 7, Follow Me Through Fall. Coordinates with our Fluffy Squirrel Stamp and Stick class packet. And inside are our little positive acorns. These little guys are linked there. Go get some and make the world a better place. The little positive acorn card and the acorn and the little organza bag are all included in this little Amazon find. And here it is. This is how we're going to end our day together with reading the positive acorn. I'm going to read the positive acorn over you guys, okay? Just like this little acorn has everything inside it to become a giant oak tree one day, you, dear one, have everything inside of you to make your big, beautiful dreams come true too. I may be a tiny acorn, but I believe in you. Go do your thing. Tiny acorn has your back whenever you need a pick-me-up. Isn't he cute? All right, so that's what's inside our little flip-flap treat box. And then here he is, all bagged up and ready to gift. I hope that you'll give the box a try, and if you do, share on the Craft Social. If you've got questions about our free class packet offer, please reach out, Marissa at kitchentablestamper.com. If you place an order of $50 or more before tax and shipping, after any discounts, email us at that same email address and let us know which class packet you want from the store. We're sending class packets for every $50 you order. We're sending 2 class packets if you are brave and try the advent calendar with me. So if you order that, marissaelvarez.stampin'up.net, you can pick 2 class packets. The classes are on replay on our YouTube channel. They're embedded in the blog, and there is a PDF that gets delivered with the order when you place the order. So you'll have everything that you need to follow along, including alternative designs. So some suggestions and some other stamp sets that you can use if you don't have the ones we use. So to jump on that offer, we are $525.81 away from beating 2024 sales, and that is what this promotion is all about. Maybe you can push me over the finish line. In Color Club members, if you do your order by the 30th, I think it's due the 2nd, but if you do it by the 30th, tell me what class packet you want, as long as your order is $50 or more. Yeah, that's all the stuff. Let me catch up on the comments, you guys. Now you're getting a little chatty, and I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's see here. Debbie Roberts says, isn't it funny? It must be chemical makeup of it. After all, Cloud Cover ink pad had a problem as well. Something in the pigments, maybe? I don't know, but I'm having trouble keeping this ribbon in place, but my little fine point hot glue gun has made a world of difference. Linda says, super cute. Thank you, Linda. I'm glad you like it. I hope you'll give it a try. The project sheet will be available on the blog later today. Tuesday, our next email goes out, so get on that email list. kitchentablestamper.com/email is where you can put in your name and email address. Deirdre is so cute. I like the squirrel. Not sure how much I would use that set. Thank you for the inspiration. Do leaves and acorns instead then. There's so many beautiful ones. The Gathering Moments, if you decided on that one, that new fall, has the cutest acorn and beautiful leaves. So you can just make it more, less squirrel and more leafy. Corinne likes it. Thank you. Kathy says adorable. Such a cute, different box. Hey, thanks. If you like this box, check out the terrific Toadstools one that we did for bonus content for our card club. It's on the blog too. Maybe Elena will link it up since it's kind of similar. We did a square one that's not as tall or not as deep. I don't know how to do dimensions. It's not as much this way. And then it's square. You'll like it, promise. Julie says, hello. I made it late too, but I love it. Also, friends, don't forget to give Marissa a thumbs up. Please do hit the thumbs up wherever you're at before you leave. And if you're not subscribed on YouTube, please subscribe. Set up your notifications on Facebook and on YouTube, either where you're at. Oh, thank you for that reminder, Julie. I always forget to ask for that. Those thumbs up are important. If you like the content, then like the content. It really does help. Jessica says, gave a thumbs up, shared on Facebook, doing what I can to get more people to discover Marissa. Thank you. I feel like I'm undiscovered. I've been doing it for decades, and I feel like I'm undiscovered. So I appreciate those things. I'd like to see an increase in my views. We're about to have the Stampin' Up! New Year. October 1st is the new fiscal year for Stampin' Up! So I'm feeling a little bit like... I think a lot of people feel at the end of December, like, okay, let's look forward to the new year. What are we going to do in the new year? What resolutions, what goals we have? I'm like having those New Year's goals. Not everybody is because it's only September, but one of the things I'd like to see is more views, more eyes on my content. I think, and this is going to sound crazy to people who don't know me or don't understand. Some people aren't going to like what I say, but I think I make some of the best crafting content on the internet. I really do think that I do some amazing stuff. Yep. And Joyce just said, yep, if nobody heard that. But I don't get the views. So thank you for those things that do help so much. They really do. And check us out in the Craft Social if you're not already a member over there. And when you make these boxes, the Follow Me Through Fall series treat boxes, share them there. Come become a part of our community. Have you tried tear and tape on the cloud cover ribbon? Yeah. It was my first thought when my glue dots kept giving up. So Whimsy Workshop is my little free gift. I've been sending them out at the end of the month instead of weekly now. But when you purchase Stampin' Up! Products from me, so by the way, if you purchase the Stampin' Up! Products from me to help me with my goal in September, you will get our September Whimsy Workshop. But that's a side note. One of my Whimsy Workshop projects was a cute little box and card with pop and buy, and it had the cloud cover ribbon on it, and every time I turned around, the pop and buy box popped its ribbon right off. So the first thing I tried was tear and tape, thinking that might hold better, and it didn't. Oh, things, little things. I'm going to just dwell on the fact that my little hot glue gun gift from my mom from about a decade ago works so well. Julie says, you think about the content? She says, we know. And Jessica said, yes, you do. Nancy said, perfect box for a lot of things. Yes, and a lot of occasions. Holidays are coming up too. So make them up for your Christmas treats. Snowmans would be so cute. Jan, festive friends. Will he fit?
Festive friends.
Yep. So make the boxes for all kinds of occasions and come share with us.
See it over after the weekend.
Oh, Gidget's mom says you absolutely do have the content. The other thing I love is that you do provide alternatives for Card Club. That's my friend Jan. I've always wanted to do that, but she's right here in the room with me. Jan does the alternatives. She's my extra hands. Nancy says popping by, popping off. Right? It was making me nuts. I'd keep finding it on the floor or in the bottom of the box where I was storing it. Oh gosh, it was. But my hot glue works. That's what I'm saying. And don't shy away from the cloud cover because of it. Buy the cloud cover ribbon knowing this information. I'm not trying to say anything about, like, if you can see from my content that I love this ribbon. I love the color. I love cutting it up. I love that you can use it wide or narrow. It doesn't really shred bad when you cut it. It's got so many positive things, and I've been definitely using it. There's November Card Club for Cool People might get a spool of it because it seems to be the most perfectest choice. I'll let you guys know for sure about that in a little bit. I got a couple of choices, but I think it's going to be cloud cover. I love the ribbon. And Patty says you're absolutely amazingly talented. Oh, you guys are the best. Thank you. Jen says love festive friends. All right. Okay. No. No, you guys have all ganged up on me, and I put it in my order from last night. It's on its way. I will be supporting you festive friends lovers with some content. We are doing a 12 Days of Christmas series, and you will see the festive friends there. Enough ganging up on me. I ordered it already. Enablers. Tracy says, good afternoon from Maine. Hey, Tracy. I'm glad you're here. Sharon says, agreed. Great content. Thank you for all you share. Oh, it's my pleasure. You guys, thank you guys for being here. Everybody who shows up, does the comments, subscribes to the channel, does the likes, orders my PDFs or my class packets, buys Stampin' Up! Product from me. You guys make it possible for me to do this. And for that, I'm truly grateful. And so on that note, before I tear up, because I'm truly grateful and I hope that you guys have a great weekend. I'll see you next week with Thursday, the Peaceful Days Stampin' Stick card class, 2 p.m. Central Time. We're going to make 3 great cards. I did. You're so very kind. It's a wonderful day to celebrate you and consider this a paper hug, but you can absolutely put your favorite winter holiday greetings on there instead. It might be your first Christmas card class if you choose those greetings. And then Friday, I'll see you with day number 9 of our Follow Me Through Fall series. Thanks, you guys. Hit the like button on the way out and subscribe. Set your notifications, and I'll see you next week.